Hi, this is David. So in today's video, I want to talk and explain with you guys about topic one. In topic one, we have two questions. The question one is the reason why the price of the house in Canada is growing really fast in this year. And the question two is how we're going to deal with these questions. How will we during this question to decrease the price of the house in the future. So I will also want to use two methods that I learned from the economic class to explain these questions. So to answer question one, I want to using the method that I learned from chapter 4. It's called the quantity of supply. So in chapter 4, we'll study the supply and demand. The definitions of quantity supplies is the numbers of the good which the buyers want to buy. So in this situation, the good means the house. We know that the population growth in these years are not going to change, is stable. So which means that there are lots of buyers which want to buy the houses. And on the other hand, there is a problems with the quantity of supply. The definitions of quantity of supply is the numbers of the good which the sellers want to sell. In this case, the sellers represent the real estate agency, which is the companies selling the house. The numbers of the house are less compared with another period of time. I believe it's because of the coronavirus. Because in order to create a house, we need hire the workers. We need to connect to the other country to input service and goods to create the apartment or the houses for the people. But coronavirus is actually cut down this path, so it caused the lack of the resources to the real estate agency. So they are not going to be able to create lots of house for the growth of the population. This is the answers of question number one. So let's move to the question number two. In question number two, we're going to trying to solve the problems of this situation. So that will brings us to the chapter 6, elastic and inelastic. So I believe right now the price inelastic for supply is inelastic, because we are lack of the people, we are lack of the countries to input the goods and services to help us building the house. So in other words, the numbers of the house in nowadays are limited. So that's the reason why it is inelastic. But I believe in the future, as the growth of medical and internet, it will finally solve their problems. So the growth of the medical will help us to solve or to cancel the COVID-19 pandemic. And on the other hand, the internet will help us to bonding the relationship with another country to keep developing the economic. So if the economic of the countries or the economic of the companies are growth, they will be able to have the money to hire the workers to get a lot of job employment, right? So in that period of time, the people will be able to create more than today's amount of the good, the amount of the house. So it will finally become elastic. But I believe in the short period of the time, the numbers of the house are going to keep increasing till we finally beat the COVID-19 pandemic. And on the other hand, the economic of the countries and the companies are getting growth. So in the longer period of time, the price of the house will absolutely decrease and get elastic.